Good morning. Oh, the volume is. Not that I care, but I'm pretending like I care. And if I cared, I'd ask, "How's the volume? Can you hear me?" Top chat again. Okay, hold on. I need to move this and this and this. Live chat. Hi, you guys. I brushed my teeth this morning. Is everybody excited for 10:30 in the morning for me brushing? That's a good job. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. How are we? Good morning. I bet you when you watch this back on repeat, you're just like the first several minutes of Beth just saying hi is exhausting and annoying. I'm glad to be here for you, Amanda. So, just so you guys know, I feel extremely nauseous this morning and I'm just not sure how long this live is going to last. Um ugh, so I feel a little bit better. I'm trying very hard not to be sick. But I 2 out of 10, if you will. Good morning. Right? Who else is feeling yucky? Tabitha's feeling yucky too, so she might dip out. Yeah, maybe I am pregnant. The VA hasn't tested me in a week, so anybody's guess on that one. I should go in and be like, "Hey guys." They're like, "There's only one way. There's only one thing. Couldn't be anything else." The amount of times I went to sick call and they're like, "Pregnant?" I was like, "Strep throat?" And they're like, "But could be pregnancy." I was like, "Not in my throat." I didn't think through the punchline at all, but it is true. I gotta think before I speak some days. Thank you, Anne Fen Fen. I appreciate that. Clean the first floor of the house. That's stupid, Kathleen. Don't do that. I have to clean my next Friday video is probably going to be bedroom, bathroom, laundry room. Because the inside of my house is not very bad. And this is. It's real bad. So I'm gonna do that. And oh, hold on. And that'll be my Friday video at the end. That story was super good. I have a guest for my podcast this week. Um, oh, yay. Tamalama Ding Dong. I'm excited you're here too, sweetheart. Yeah, at least I'm pretty today. So keeping that the current husband, because I'm not gonna get a job. Ugh. Could you imagine like divorce and then you're like, I'm sorry, I have to go get a wet? That sounds terrible. Don't want that. Morning, Vero. Um, yeah, you guys just see the clean part. There's like, I don't know how long ago this was. There's a miscellaneous trash. Some yeah. Lola Bunny. Thank you for coming. I don't know what to say. Welcome is what I should have said. Sorry. You've been awake since 12:30, but what time is it for you? Because like it's not impressive if it's um 2 a.m., to be honest, frankly. Okay, I'm warm. I'm feeling a little bit better. It's 8:30. Ew. Take a nap, baby. I did not set up that plate. That's been there for a while. Oh, I have some RV updates for you guys. I have a okay, there's 57 of us. Okay, you guys. Sonia would like me to invite her to come show you some of her arts. Now, um, because I know she'll go back and rewatch this. So I know that everybody in here, because I haven't seen Steve or anybody like that yet. I know that everybody in here has been a preteen girl before and how, you know what I'm trying to get at when this happens? Okay, so I'm gonna text her. Um, she like slept in my bed, which is really cute, and then she was like, "Did I wake up in time for it?" And I was like, "You woke up in time." She's like, "Okay, let me know when I get to bring in my art." So, art time, um, bring some of the unfinished too. Good morning, everyone. So, um and you guys, so this is the equivalent. Her being up at 10:30 for a live stream is the equivalent of us getting up at 3 AM to catch a flight. Like 10:30 is their 3 AM wake up call. And I think like 2:30 AM is like their 9 PM where they're like, maybe I should wind down for the night." I remember having that sleep schedule. I really do. I remember it's like 2 in the morning and I'm like, not even close. Not even close to being sleepy. Gonna stay up. And that was when like MTV started playing their music videos again. And so like you're in the actual watching music videos. Before that, it's always the road rules. I wish okay, the amount of wish I had to be on road rules. I didn't want to be on what was it called? You guys, the being in the house, housebound. What was that called? Real World. I didn't want to be on Real Worlds because like that felt very stagnant. But I did want to be on Road Rules so I could travel and do challenges. That sounded incredibly fun. I would still go on Big Brother if I could, but I feel like we don't have it in America. I think it's basically only in Europe. And and is it like only celebrities at this point? I feel like I would do terrible in Big Brother. I think I'd be the second person kicked out. I think everybody it wouldn't be enough time for my grading personality to grow on people. So, if I would have to keep myself safe until like week 4 and then I think I could get people to love me. But the first 3 weeks would just be me trying to make friends, but then everybody is just annoyed by me being me. Would I do Naked and Afraid? Um Amanda, I wanna think about that. Hold on, I wanna think about that. I wanna say yes, I would. Okay, here's my thought on that, and it's gonna be really kind of bizarre. So, I have been in situations where, um, I've had intense bonding over crazy situations. Like, only one like, you've been in a situation, really only the people who went through it with you could understand that kind of it's not it doesn't even have to be trauma bonding, but trauma bonding really helps in this situation. Um, oh, I would love to be on the circle. Um, so you get this really intense bond, right? And it's with a man. Not that I would cheat on my husband, but the idea of building such an intense, intimate bond with a man who wasn't my husband that I could not relate the experience with my husband. I don't like that part feels icky. It doesn't feel like cheating. It doesn't feel like where I'm like, ew, they're gonna cheat on each other. But at this stage in my life, I would be like, no. I'd do it with Mark. But just the idea of having that kind of an intimate connection that I'm naked with a man that's not Mark feels gross. Okay, we're set. All right, set it on the table. I mean, on the bed. Yeah. Okay, so we have numerous things to show you. Okay, Sonia, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, go get your first picture and you can tell us about it.
Uh, this is just random colors. It's a mix of blue and purple.
Okay, and how do you feel when you look at that picture? Does it cause feelings for you?
No?
Great, we just like it.
Yeah. Originally it's gonna be somebody smoking to create a beautiful smoke effect.
Okay. So it's a beautiful smoke effect.
But let's say
One of my friends, Ashley, says it kind of reminds her of jellyfish. We do love jellyfish.
Oh yeah. Here is smoke. And I think it's hell. Right here is somebody smoking. So it's a
What are they smoking a cigarette?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a purple and blue smoke effect.
Purple and blue. Yes, so good.
Alright, next. So it's just a random thing because when I was wetting my brush, it came out with this beautiful brush stroke effect. So I'll fill in the space with a void or another void.
Oh, my friend Rebecca says it looks like a swan. I like that. So one of my favorite things she said, like she really went and loved this brush stroke. I like that she just went with it, where she was like, this is a great brush stroke. Let's craft around it. That's really cool, right?
Oh, it does look like a swan.
It does look like a swan.
Oh, with a really long neck.
Oh, Yannicka said that she would buy your art. That's what quality this is.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I would probably charge for $20 or 10.
Probably $20 or 10.
This is a lotus bloom.
It's a lotus bloom?
Oh wait, lotus bud.
A lotus bud. Oh, okay. So, yeah.
It is teal and blue.
It is teal and blue. Yeah. Okay.
This is a rainbow drop. It is dropping a red droplet while it's in a void.
Okay. So the void, why'd you paint a void in that one?
Oh, I poured too much black paint, so I had to do that.
I love that. Poured too much black paint, got to make a void. That's happened. Jamie Chaotic, she is a famous YouTuber as well. She said that one is her favorite so far.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, sometimes you just got to go with a nice solid brownish color.
Like a red crimsonish.
Okay.
This is a sunset.
Oh, okay. And so this, you guys, this is a drawing that she made. So this is paper taped on the sunset.
The reason why I drew a bee because Mom told me I couldn't add any humans.
I told you couldn't add a human?
I mean, like people.
Why did I say that?
I thought you told me that when I had to do my art.
No, I 100% believe that I told you that, but now I don't remember why I would say that. So let's not, clearly that rule doesn't matter anymore. You can put whatever you want in your art.
Oh, okay. I'm keeping the bee on it.
Keep the bee. Yeah.
I did work.
Why would I say that? It feels very on brand for me to make an arbitrary rule and then forget that I made it. That one is very modern. I feel like this, I kicked over my water.
Bruh.
That one seems very modern, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my first artwork.
Stephanie says she loves the mixes of colors that you use.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. 2 to go. This one, work in progress.
It's a river with blooming flowers.
Okay, let's bring it a little bit closer so they can see some of the sketch work that's going.
Hopefully
So we're working on this one.
okay.
Yeah, that one was a throwback to the 60s, Joanna. And Fen, we've worked on this.
Colors.
That reminds me of a uterus.
Oh, I do have one more drawing.
That's girl power.
Thank you. You're right.
Okay, bye. She left. She's gonna go get the other one. It does look like a uterus though, right? It reminds you of Tangled? Yes. So she loves it. And we have been working really hard on confidence. And I am incredibly proud of my kids for having it. She has like borderline, Sammy has unhinged Beth levels of confidence. Sonia's a little bit more timid, but we're working on it. So I don't know when she's coming back. She's going to go back and read all these comments. Thank you guys so much. She is such a good artist. I am definitely not. And she is amazing. Still distracted by the uterus painting. 2 more pictures. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. This is going to be just a covering of fingerprints and handprints.
Reminds me of Wilson. And last one. Here we go, guys.
Okay.
What are you nervous about? You have a nervous face. Whoa, that is crazy. That gives me very tortured artist vibes, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit dark, like morbid. Not it is dark. Like the color palette is dark.
Yeah.
What made you draw that? Hit me with your art.
Myself. No way. What was the question again?
What made you decide to draw that?
I thought it felt like it would be very cool for me to do that.
Yeah. So you guys, that is Sonia's art currently.
Yeah, when I finish, I might show it next stream.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for all of that's a lot. Do we need to go buy more canvases? Did you use up all your canvases?
Not really.
Okay, good. Now get away from me. I don't love you anymore.
Thank you, mother.
You're welcome, daughter. She goes, thank you, mother. Yeah. So she's amazing. But she goes back to bed. Yes. The lotus bud is my favorite. That's her favorite flower, and she made clay models of lotuses recently and a ladybug, and they are in my kitchen. So yeah. Anyways, she has been looking forward to that for an entire week and couldn't wait to show you guys. And I'm really glad that she was able to. Thank you guys so much. You're so incredibly supportive and amazing. Thank you. This is your favorite live that I've ever done. Thank you, Canada Meg. Really better than me putting milk away in the fridge with my foot? Is it better than that? Because it's not. So she's incredible. I'm excited for like when we actually get her legit art lessons and like color theory and stuff like that. Pretty excited. I think she's going to do amazing. And I don't love her anymore, but I don't love her anymore. No, she's dead to me. I'm not going to pay attention to her for the rest of the day. She's so much more talented than I am. It's crazy. She's way better than me. And taller than me, but that's annoying. So I sweep the legs. Whenever she walks by, I try to like trip her. So I tried to trip Calvin the other day. He was walking by me and I stuck my leg out to trip him. And my leg went between his legs as he was walking. So it was like way worse than I wanted it to. And he almost face planted into the big side tables we have on the side of our couches. And I had to catch him. And I was just like, you make things not fun. Like me almost making you go to the hospital because I knocked out your teeth and broke your nose is not fun. So do better, right? So your daughter has long legs and you so don't tell her I hate her for that, right? My kids are so tall. And Calvin grew like an inch last week. And I was like, does your body hurt? Like, how bad does your body hurt right now? It's gotta hurt. It's gotta ache. So yeah, how are all my ferals today? How are we doing? Yeah, he didn't understand. It was supposed to be a cute little funny stumble, but no, he tried to. I caught him because I'm a really good mom. So, okay, I feel a lot less queasy. Very excited about that. You're only 5 foot tall. That's tiny. Millennial Meg claims that she is about the same height as me, which freaks me out because I think she's significantly taller in my mind. In my mind, she's like 5'7", 5'9". And when I see her in real life and she's the same size as me, I think it's going to creep me out and I'm not going to want to spend time with her. I think that's on your end. Oh, something else popped up. Can anyone else besides Canada hear me? Yay, Tracy. Can you guys hear me? Canada can't. Okay, Iowa can. Hi, Doobeans. What are we doing, Doobeans? Did somebody block your way up the stairs with her jeans because she's lazy? Hold on, I have to help her. She's in crisis. Leroy, that was so rude. Okay, come here, dude. Okay, so Kesha was trying to get up the stairs onto my bed, and so Leroy jumped off the bed onto her head. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. So, okay, so I got a hold of the bank again with the RV, and I have a printout. They mailed me a printout. They mailed me 2 because I keep asking for it, and, it is 2 pages long. It's 2 pages long with a cover letter, and they said in order to pull that data and fax it to me, it would also take 10 days. So, what? Alright, so what it looks like is that going back from August 2023, they changed all of the dates. Like, they went back and tinkered with everything from that payment forward. So all of that data is marked as August 12th or August 14th, right? So, um, but it is, if you look back it's at the correct posting date for most of them. Not this year's all effed, but the remainder of 2023 and 2024 is accounted for. They just, for some reason, messed with all of those payments. So in my app and everything, it looks like it's not there. Um, so that's whatever. But all of this year is still messed with. And I had filed the complaint with Consumer Finance. I'd filled it out. I took pictures of all of my documentation. I sent it to them. And so now the bank has to respond. Oh, Mary, that's so adorable. Her last one, the scary one. Are you in Discord? Yeah, you're in Discord because I yelled at you in Discord just the other day. Uh, I'll tell her that. Um, you're incredible. So, um, okay, hold on. We're not in the groove. Um, no, Cass, so no, because of like if I was in a absolute crisis, yes, he would help, but this isn't an absolute crisis. This is my own choosing. And so there are no bailouts for my poor decisions, only uncontrollable. Come here, please.
Okay.
Okay, look at this yellow one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, we brought another one. Okay, we brought another picture, guys.
So like I forgot what last one. Do you mean like the one with the eye and such?
Yeah, like the chain one with the darkness. Is it the chain one with the darkness, Mary? Right, Debbie? We'll loop back to it, but Mary's ruining the flow of things. That's why she's the bad Mary. So we have a good Mary and a bad Mary. Um, we definitely have a bad Mary though. Okay, yeah, the one with the chains and the eyeball, like the dark, creepy
Oh,
one.
okay. Noted.
Right. Okay, noted. Noted.
I'll go finish it.
You're gonna go finish it? Okay. Oh, wow. Sean, tell her, Sunflower, we hope her all the best and all of the good wishes, my love. So, um, it won't bail you out of a poor decision, just me being poor, but it would have to be like a medical crisis. Like if Mark, you know, if I didn't have a husband any longer due to extraneous circumstances, we're not gonna go homeless and foodless. So third Mary here, neutral Mary. So okay, so then I called the bank again and I got a first line worker who was super helpful. Bizarre, right? And so I told her, I didn't even explain the backstory whatsoever. I was just like, yep, let's start in the beginning. And she's like, what's the problem here? I was like, do you see September 2023's payment? She's like, let me pull up your payment history. What's the problem with it? I was like, do you see it? She's like, yeah, I'm pulling things up, but could you tell me the problem? I was like, do you see it? And then she's like, I don't. And I was like, that's the problem I'd like to talk about. Do you see? October 2023 or anything from 2024. And so she's like, "Okay, let me put you on hold, figure this out." Click, click, click. And then so we figured that part out. I still think their amortization table is incorrect, but we're making progress. Now, the idea of the lawyer, you guys, the lawyer would cost about 10 grand at best. And this discrepancy that we're fighting for is probably around 10 grand. So that's not it's not valid to go lawyer immediately in this situation if the bank is still working with me. So, like everybody loves to be like, get a lawyer and sue them, but lawyers are really, really, really expensive. You can, Rebecca, but that is um not always guaranteed at all. So I'm still gonna work within this with the bank before trying to go that route. That's the extreme route, right? So, yeah, Kala, I can do that, baby. I'm stealing all her money. She's getting actually none of it. I'm not gonna put it in her bank account. So, oh, Dawn, so happy to welcome you and your anxiety. Welcome. It's probably not anxiety, it's probably a heart attack. That's what I tell Meg all the time. I'm a really good friend. So then we're going back and I was like, look at this year, look at this tomfoolery, look at this absolute shenanigans. When are you just gonna go down there? It's so um You are not the good Beth. What? I will mute you so fast. Um, so she said it'll take about a week because she had to escalate it higher up again to get them to do a review of the entire thing. And I will wait and then I will call back. I can just go down there, but it is 9-hour round trip. Um, and I'm not exactly sure that they will actually be able to address it in bank. So we're still trying this route, you guys. Like I will escalate and burn everything down and I will take everything with me, but I want to not go, nuclear immediately. Does that make sense? Yeah, Rebecca, they have a ton of problems, a ton of problems. If you research them, they have a lot of claims against them. So, here's what I'm going to try to do. So we're going to do this and oh, babe, I'm so sorry. I hope your mom's doing well. Um, art show once a month. Okay. So we're going to trace this down. Let's see. We are going into the financial windfall that is the end of the year for YouTube. We make almost like the vast majority of the income you pull from YouTube happens in November and December. It's most like it's crazy, right? So we get to November, December, we see how much we can just like yank and throw at it. We get it to a good point. The Fed will probably cut interest rates this year. So then January, we're looking pretty. We've made a significant down payment. The Fed cuts some of the interest rates. Maybe we can refinance. Brenda, it is so nice right now in Georgia. My morning walk was actually a delight. I loved it. I also got to pet a dog. It was fun. So it's lashing her as normal. Yeah, thank you, Cass, for telling everybody to thumbs up or down. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter either way to the YouTubes, to be honest. And leave a mean comments right now. And then it's going to be horrible next week. Also, I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it, but there have been less hurricanes than I thought. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I said it. That's terrible. As chaotic evil always thumbs down. Um, what's with the entrance? What did you decide to do what with the mirror? It looks exactly like it did at the end of the video for you guys. Then on shut up. Okay, everybody shut up. Wait, I did say it. I'm terrible. What I think I'm going to do, you guys, is actually provide members content and revamp how I do a few things. One of which is have a vloggy vlog. I don't know how often. So I'm concerned about okay, stop. I'm having a hard time not chasing my thoughts like fucking squirrels through my brain. I'm going to say, um, I'm going to say my sentences and it doesn't matter if they're out of order. I just need them out of my brain. Okay. I want to actually provide content for my members because that would be great. That's something that I would like to do. I want you guys to have value for it. I will restructure it. Um, what I'm considering is the first tier members um is like the emojis and being members and stuff like that's 199. The 499 will be access to videos. Just do feet videos. Mark said I can't, you guys. He's like he genuinely was like in a very serious way was like absolutely not. Carrie, you are 30 minutes and 7 seconds late and absolutely dead to me, idiot. Um, God, stop with your effing lawyer ads. That's so funny. Okay, hold on. Um, um, so I can do a vlog in the week for members only. I can do a live stream for members only. I am concerned I'm oversaturating you guys with Beth, and this is a biased sample group. Like you idiots who show up for my live are gonna say, no, we love it, do more, right? But that's a biased sample. Like you guys are the true, right? The true, the vibrant, the loyal, the ones that make it on the cruise ship. So, okay. So I'm not sure how that looks. I'm kind of thinking, it's the first time seeing me. Hi, Jordan. You're welcome. Way prettier than Mac. Um, so one consideration I have is doing first and third weeks, having everybody live stream. Every other week, everybody live stream. Every other week, members only live stream. Yes, exotic. So, I Dana, dead to us. um, because I also don't want to burn out. Thank you, Tammy, because I also added the podcast into the mix. And so that is content from me Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, which is a very weird thing to bitch about, having 4 work days. Cass, no. Um, some channels release the video earlier to members. Leah, I have a hard time with that one because I'm not sure. Okay, so YouTube, right? If you release a video, I don't know what it does. Fucking thing. Sorry, you guys, my notes app continuously comes up for some reason and I don't understand it. Cass, yeah, maybe you will. Who knows? Cass is getting on that ship. She will be a stowaway. I freaking know it. I know it. And we'll be like, is it a ghost? Are we being haunted? Stuff keeps moving around, but no, it's just Cass scurrying here, there, and everywhere, stealing food and hiding. Um, yeah, right, Nancy? So I'm worried. So if you release your video, and let's say I release my video to members and I have 1,000 members, all of them watch it immediately. So then when it goes to the broader range of people, I don't have my absolute loyalist people clicking and watching immediately. And does the algorithm look at that and think, oh, that's not as good? It's not as good then. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And yeah, it's unfortunate because a lot of people who aren't members are like, oh, but I want access to all your content. And that's just not how YouTube works. And it's a little unfair to people who are actual like paying members. It's you I need to add some value to you guys instead of just like stealing your monthly subscription payments. So Cash will give her the cloak of invisibility. Tracy, that I want that. Why can't I have that? So yeah, Steph. Hi, Steph. How are you, sweetheart? Um, so I worry about that. And I don't know how that actually works. I have to look into it more. I could clean house while on live, but I think that's a lot less engaging and fun. because, like, I want I want people to talk to me, and I wanna hang out with you guys. I don't necessarily ever want to clean. Um, I'd rather engage with my community on live streams than have a live where I'm doing other funtivities. Live from the nest. Oh my god, that would be so fun. But there's an like, maybe I don't offer members only lives. Um, maybe it is just the vlog, you know? Can you explain what happens when videos are watched early as opposed to watching later? So, me love, um, the algorithm, when you get an initial good search. Okay, so from my understanding, yeah, Dana, I'm still here, loser. Um, do a live where you watch and react to other videos. I'll react to yours, baby. Also, there's another feature coming out, Steph. Maybe we can DM about it. It's in beta testing, so I don't know when we're going us sad little people are gonna have access to it, but you're gonna be able to collaborate on each other's channels, so, like, you and I can collaborate and have the same video, and it's shown to both of our audiences. The main holder gets all of the money. Weird, right? But if you and I did it and I did it, I would get all of the ad revenue, but both of our audiences would be shown the same video. Vero, thank you, sweetheart. There's no benefit to it, idiots. Not worth it yet. So, what did Morgan say? The cruise ship's gonna be a cardboard mountain mess. I mean, less likely because I know Amazon's gonna be able to deliver to the cruise ship. How do we harness the zombies to still deliver Amazon? That's what I need. Um, Beth and her nest. So I could do that. Like, what if we did a every other Sunday Beth and the Nest live stream for that for members? Um, okay, you guys, I really like that idea. That's a really good idea. So, um, we could do. I don't know. So then, no Steph. Why are we saying? Oh, is anyone else getting internal error message anytime they comment? No, but I can see your messages, baby. Okay, so me love, you asked me something. Um, are you a YouTuber, me love? Not in a judgmental way, but like a are you way? Yes. Okay. So in studio, um, it's what from what I understand is like the initial shove out to all of your subs. The more who watch it, the longer they watch it because I get, like, congratulatory I also get, like, mean comments, but if you look at this, so my 2-hour-long video, if you look at this, it says, "Views are up 80%. More subscribers are choosing to watch the video, and they're watching longer, helping to increase its reach on YouTube recommendations." Now, when that happens early on, it's like throwing a pebble into a pond. My video is the pebble, and I throw it into the pond. That first ripple this analogy does not work the second I got into the middle of it, but, it comes up and it's to your subs, right? Your subscribers. And the more people who click on it and want to watch it and love consuming it early on, even, then it's like, oh, okay. And then it throws it to a wider but still connected thing. So, like, it will throw it to max subs or clean with Barbie or there's a couple other that like cleaning with Bria is also a big one. So they throw it to them. And if we're pulling in those, then, okay, they throw it to an even broader range, and this is just like, and eventually it just goes to random people where they're just like, "I don't know, let's see." But it's consistently talking to friend groups. So it's your immediate friend group, and then your friends tell their non-immediate, like non-mutuals. One of those non-mutuals might tell their non-mutuals, and it branches out like that. But the more hype you get in the beginning, not also, there's a hype feature. I don't know what that does. I think deep down, it's a money grab from YouTube, because I've looked into it and I'm like, I feel like it's because they're gonna make you pay for them eventually. So oh, I love that Vero. She is really funny. It doesn't come her humor does not translate to YouTube almost at all, and it makes me wanna kill her. She is so funny. That's why you sit with coffee instead of getting so much done. Lexi, it doesn't know if you're watching, or if you're cleaning and listening. Um, so anyways, that's how I imagine it works. That's why I'm concerned that if I release videos early for members only, that all of that delicious momentum, that early excitement momentum is not there any longer. But I don't know if that's accurate. I know that they don't start monitoring the analytics until after it stops being members only, and then that analytics starts, and it bothers me. Um, Michelle, yeah, the hype, it's, um Cass, that was really mean and funny. Cass said, "I sometimes just let your videos play and then leave the house so I don't have to hear you." Um, so you guys, I got a text message from Coinbase for all those crypto girlies out there that somebody is trying to access my accounts. Should I call them back and see what they need? Because I know it's definitely not a phishing scam. You work a condensed work week, gross. So I catch up on my weekend. I love that, Morgan. You don't watch your dump videos. I click them, play them, and go to the bathroom. The amount of times. Okay, here's something unnecessary is how many people have pooped to the sound of my voice? Do I even have a Coinbase? Yeah, Lexi. I wanna I was really into crypto for like 2 years. Your RV loan is trying to log into your Coinbase? Mm. Oh, I forgot that you guys were here. I am writing down the phone number. I'm just gonna really quickly put the phone number and the word scam and Reddit. Did I actually just say what? Um, you got the Coinbase scam, Joanna? Okay, so hold on. What did Cass say? Oh, probably something terrible. Is that a new membership level? Pass. You're terrible. The sound of your voice makes me so regular. I bet you when people are like, "What's your YouTube?" I'm like, people saying really rude things about me. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in the number Coinbase text scam Reddit into my Google search. I'm gonna hold on. Hey, Megan, I love that you are watching. Megan, Millennial Meg, thank you for watching my live stream, but refusing to comment on it to help me grow at all in YouTube, but instead privately texting me. Beneficial. You're probably behind. Um, Also, Steph in the middle. I am in a live stream that you were actively watching, and you're like, Beth wants a text message real quick. Hold on. Let me read what Steph wrote. That's true. I am not your friend. That was real life, Steph. That happens, and we are no longer friends. Oh, I can block you. Maybe I will. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Coinbase, text, scam, Reddit. Go. So this is always what we like to do. Hi, Ruth. Why are we sad about Ruth? Ruth, you were my fake name that I used to give people. You know, because I worked at a bar. New-ish viewer here. Welcome, Ruth. You're gonna be wildly disappointed and hate it. Okay. Got a scam today. It says they really didn't ask me for any personal information. Then they asked how much was in my account for insurance reasons. Then I knew it was a scam. Oh, yeah. Okay. 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 Everybody shut up. Mary, it's not Mary. Is there a way I can get you out of memberships? Because I only want the good Mary and the neutral Mary. Wait, that's neutral Mary. I'm having a Can we all change our names from Mary? This is a hard thing for me. You have a sister named Beth and another has your birthday. They're all Ruth, I'm going to block you. Stop pulling focus with your sister and your sister's birthday. Okay. I'm really excited. I got goosebumps. Remember when I was nauseous earlier and I was like, I don't know if this live stream is going to last very long. Okay. I have goosebumps. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm going to blow my nose or other things first so I can be ready. Hold on. God, my notes app keeps. Okay. 855. Hold on. Ooh, Cass, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. Okay.
Welcome to the Coinbase support team. Your call is important to us. Please hold the line for the next available advisor.
That felt real. Hold on.
You process through to Aaron Cost from the Coinbase Security Department. How can I help you today?
I'm so sorry. What? I couldn't catch you just then.
You've been processed through to Aaron Carson from the Coinbase Security Department. How can I help you today?
Oh, I got a text message. And it's like, oh, here's your code, but I didn't ask for a code. And it said to call this number. Because I didn't ask for a code.
Okay. Is that a reference number on the text message you did receive?
Yeah, let me check. CB. Oh, that probably stands for Coinbase. That's okay. Yeah. So Coinbase 20982.
Wonderful. Just pulling up your account in our system. I can see our system today has detected that there's been a withdrawal request that's been initiated on your Coinbase account. Now, the location of where this withdrawal was attempted was all the way in Dallas, Texas. Are you in Dallas at the moment?
Not at the moment. I was in Dallas. Okay, so I flew into Dallas last month. And then we had to drive down south and we went to my dad's house, but it was like 3 hours away. And I spent like a week and a half there. But then I did drive back to Dallas and got on a plane. So I was in Dallas twice. But if I had to guess, I would say it was a total of like 3 to 4 hours, because we.
Not a problem. So as of now, I'll inform the accounts department immediately
Mm.
and let them know to further investigate and closely monitor your Coinbase account.
Ugh.
Any activity being attempted on your Coinbase account outside of your location will be blocked off your account for you.
Okay.
If there's any activity being attempted in Dallas, that activity will be blocked off your account straight away.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
When was the last time you had actually logged on to your Coinbase account?
I think it's been a little bit, honestly, because so.
A couple of days, weeks?
Maybe weeks, probably weeks.
Not a problem. We do advise our Coinbase customers to make sure you are checking your accounts at least once a week, just so you're on top of the overall activity on your Coinbase account, and as well as on top of the markets and seeing exactly how your cryptocurrency investments is doing. Okay? The last time you did log into your Coinbase account, do you recall how much was roughly in the account the last time you did check in dollars? Just so I can get that balance noted down and protected for you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, since you can see my account. Could you tell me what it was?
The whole point of the insurance report, madam, is for you to confirm your balance. Because the phone call is being recorded for training and monitoring purposes, if there was any other actual activity being attempted on your Coinbase account that did go through.
Well, it depends on what the balance is, because since crypto is so, it fluctuates. It's wild. It's crazy that it's really hard to say what it was, because I don't pay attention to the dollars. I just pay attention to my coins, like my hodl bag. So I really like to focus on my bigger ones. Like I like to talk about my Bitcoin. I like to talk about ADA. That one is not recovering. I feel like that one's not going to recover, and that sucks. But my Ethereum, but then also there are some shit coins in there. I'm not going to lie. I did some dirty dabbling. I did some Doge. I did some Shiba Inu. But in reality, I'm just sticking with the main players now because I was really overwhelmed with all the shit coins. I was spending way too much time in chat rooms talking about crypto trading. It's just so I don't really remember in the amount of dollars.
That's perfectly fine. Can you just log on to your Coinbase account, have a double check in regards to the activity, the buy swaps and trades on the account, and just make sure you recognize all the activity on there, please. If you can just do that now.
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Do you think having all of the crypto addresses whitelisted would make any difference here?
Well, at the moment, initially what our system has detected is that someone has tried to make a withdrawal on your Coinbase account. Now, the withdrawal request that was initiated did not go through. It was blocked straight away.
How much did they try to withdraw?
The withdrawal was for a very small amount of Ethereum.
Of Ethereum?
0. Correct.
What was it? 0. What?
0.0003.
That would have to be like
a very, very low amount of Ethereum.
So tiny.
Was blocked straight away.
Because like, what is Ethereum at right now? Like 2,700 a coin?
Correct.
Really? Let me check that really quickly because I feel like that was just a guess, and that'd be amazing if I guessed that exactly. Like, don't you think that'd be really cool?
Well, it's not exactly 2,700, of course. Cryptocurrency obviously tends to fluctuate.
Yeah, it does.
Around that sort of price margin in regards to that.
Oh, you know what's weird? I'm also logged out of my trading view. Do you think they also accessed my trading view and like messed with my charts?
I wouldn't know too much details in regard to that, madam. Did you manage to log on to your Coinbase account? Have you had a check on your account?
Oh my God, Ethereum's at 4,600. That is so much higher than I thought it was. Wow.
Correct.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Did it get to almost 5,000? That's incredible. Okay, yes, I'm logging into my crypto. Hold on. Actually, it's asking me for a code. Could you send me a code real quick so that I can log in?
So the verification code that you would obviously need to request, that will need to be requested from your end, madam. Okay?
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so it does say that I have 115,000 in it. That feels accurate.
Okay, so at the moment you're on your Coinbase account. Along the bottom, can you see an option on there which does say transactions?
Yeah, it looks fine.
So there should be a symbol with a piece of paper and a squiggly line in the middle. Can you see transactions or orders?
Yeah, it looks fine. I don't see anything wrong.
Okay, just have a double check on your transactions firstly. Make sure you recognize all the transactions on there.
Yeah, I haven't made transactions in a really long time.
That you don't recognize.
Yeah, no, I haven't in such a long time because like, I was super into crypto trading and then I just kind of fell off when we collapsed. And I waited until Bitcoin because it was at an all-time high. Then it collapsed. I bought back in at 22,000. Pretty excited about that. And I've just been riding the way up so far. So I haven't made a transaction in about 2 years.
Okay, not a problem. But overall, in regard to what you can see on your account, you're happy with the activity and there isn't any orders on the account you don't recognize. Is that correct?
Yeah, super happy with it. It's fine.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I am also just going to be doing as well. I'm just going to carry on filling out the insurance report for you, just getting your balance noted down and protected. So if there was any other activity being attempted on your Coinbase account, then here at Coinbase, we would be responsible to have to give you a refund straight away. So your balance is fully protected.
I love that so much.
If you head on to assets,
and
then once you're on assets, it should then bring up your portfolio balance.
Right.
Can you see that?
Sure.
Could you say that again, sorry?
I said, yes, I am able to see it.
Okay, wonderful. Just have a check in regard to your portfolio balance. Make sure you recognize your portfolio balance and nothing has been altered or changed on there as well, madam.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, I'm good.
Wonderful. If you go onto the home screen, so at the bottom left-hand corner, can you see where it does say home or a house symbol?
Okay.
And now what you are looking for is an option which says token activation. Can you see where it does say token activation?
Okay.
So can you see that, madam?
Yeah.
You can see it on your screen.
Yes.
Okay. Can you go fuck yourself, you dumb fuck white scat son?
Uh Why do I have to go fuck myself though? Like that was unkind. That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. Like why? Okay. So maybe it's cuz I wouldn't open it. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys, besides my balance, because I absolutely do not have that much in crypto whatsoever. Everything else I told him was factual. I did do crypto for a long time. It was so much fun. I was learning how to read charts, and if you read charts for regular stocks, it takes a long time for regular stocks to like do things. That's got to be what it was, Mary. I know that's so rude. But like, what is the play here? W- What is the play? I don't get it. I don't know what upset. I think he was asking me if I saw things and he knew I wasn't logged into my Coinbase. Um, but I don't know why I thought he would. Uh, okay, so hold on. Let's see what they were talking about. Yeah, so on the app, that's what triggered him. On the app, there is not that thing. S- Okay. Yeah, he was testing me. There isn't that thing in there, and so that had to be it. Okay, at home and Steph, hold on. So you guys, I was really into it, but getting scammed out of crypto is a very real thing. So what you can do is pull the vast majority of your accounts and put them in something called a ledger, which is a physical USB card that has a code on it and then an extra code on it, and no one can access that. It's this. If you lose it, that sucks, right? But you keep it. But then also, you can do something if you're keeping your money in an account, you can do something called white label it, and inside your account, you can put in a password that states absolutely no withdrawals unless it's to one specific or two specific addresses that you put in. So if somebody does hack into your account and tries to withdraw the money, it cannot without that security measure over there. So he had to have been testing that I would do it. So because people hack crypto and you cannot get it back. It is not like a bank. It's not like anything. They will steal it. Yeah. Or if you forget your passcode to your ledger, you're screwed. Um, so share the phone number. It might be backwards for you, but you'll figure it out. Hi, Angel. Channeling, have fun. I did like his voice. He sounded very nice. I mean, until he said the rude thing. So, right, Rebecca, I think about that all the time. Um, so anyways, there are ways to thanks, Steph. Protect yourself from crypto. But all of the things I told him besides my account balance is all true. All of that's true. Uh, and then he swore. It was so rude. Um, but you know what? Now I might get blocked from that scam because the Google calling me scam has like every time I answer and I'm like, yes, that was for sure. I need help. Send me to the call help center. They hang up on me. So I think my number is like, I think they have ways where they're like, don't call this bitch back. Like, why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me, dude? You're the one doing nefarious deeds. Why are you upset with me? Also, he was getting annoyed with my rambling. I could tell in his voice where Google girl, she would have sat there forever. I know scammers are flagging me as a scammer. Yanika. I mean, I'm gonna call him back.
Welcome to the Coinbase support team. Your call is important to us. Please hold the line for the next available.
If I'm not blocked, it's not fun. I know, right? Excuse me, is my account still protected? Debbie, sorry that you're trying to work. That's stupid. Say I didn't have my glasses. I mean, maybe next time I will actually pull up my Coinbase so I can see what he's talking about. Oh, Diverbs. That's a crazy name. I referenced it earlier. I'm kind of in a holding pattern. You should be like, sound like the guy got stung by a bee. I mean, why is he so mad at me? Like, it wasn't even that long of a phone call. I wasted 9 minutes of his day. He'll be fine. Hi, Tamia. Okay, so I wonder how it plays out, though. How does it play out? Do they get login information? Do they have me download something? How does that Let's go on to Reddit. Yeah, he didn't get any uh thank you so much, Adair. I rewatched some of my older videos and the fact that I have a jaw is nice. Also, so I haven't worn my actual wedding band in a really long time, not because I'm fat, for other purposes. And I got it on and it fits. And then the ring that I got over Christmas that I had sized to my fingers, like, watch, if I close, look, so it doesn't, it doesn't fit anymore. So I win. You feel bad for his future wife, right? Incel vibes. Somehow you logging in allows them to get to you, but Dawn, I don't know how that would work since I'm not allowing them access to my phone. It's just a phone call. He steals everything when you log in. He might send me a different login link and ask me to do it. Mm. Okay, so it's a phishing attempt. Okay, so Reddit knows. It's a different phone number for them. Uh, you're not wasting anybody's time but your own. Joke's on you. I'm wasting 182 other people's time with this. Reddit, you idiots. I can waste many people's times. Maybe log in from your yeah, like I don't know, but also it's whitelisted. They wouldn't be able to withdraw anyways. I guess they could block me out. Like, have fun with your pennies. Everything I own is on a ledger. I'm not an idiot. I would not leave anything I have in online crypto. They do have different numbers. There are different numbers listed. Did you find the Reddit 8 channel I started for you? Oh, thanks, Cass. I haven't yet, but I look forward to it. If there is one I didn't actually start. I'm not that important that people are gonna Reddit hate thread me. But maybe. I just need to know what it is. Stop telling me that it happened to you guys. Tell me what it is. Somebody tell me what it is. It's not a text or email you should worry about. All your KYC details are actively being sold on markets. That hurts my feelings. I just want to know. I guess it's a mystery. Call them back and ask them. Did you ever accidentally get scammed when messing with them? No, not yet. Because will never click on what they tell me to click. I will never log onto a website. I did. Okay, you guys, I was this close to getting scammed for real. So here's the thing. Um, is that all of us can be scammed, right? All of us can. It just takes one bad moment for the scam to happen. For example, Stephen. For example, I was just watching a video done by a woman. Her husband, they just had a baby. And so her husband was napping because the baby is babying as hard as it can and they're not sleeping. He woke up from a nap, got a call from the bank, panicked, fixed the issue, and they lost $600,000 that they'll never get back. They wiped out all of their savings, all of it. And, like, he's a smart, capable human who got caught in the wrong moment. So, um, I the only reason I didn't get scammed is because I was lazy. So, here's what I did. Mine would have been a lot less. But, they try to get you to click a link and log in. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Rebecca, you're the one who, like, Googled that one dicey ass website. You're like, I found the website. I was like, "Rebecca." So bye, Seth. Um, so I was years ago, I was living in Oregon and I bought a new printer and I needed to print something out, but I had a laptop, but I was like, how do I from here to here, how do I do that? Why get it over there? Print it. Um, like I couldn't figure out how to get it from the computer to the printer, right? She's amazing though. Rebecca's amazing. I would never say it to her face. But she is. So I Googled like, how do I get from my laptop to this printer? And website came up. I clicked on it and I called that number because that was it, right? So and that's me, Jan. So, enjoy that. And so I was talking to them and they were like, "Right, because you need different software. And so we can install that software. We just need you to let us access your thing and the software is going to be like $115, right?" And I was like, my wallet's over there." Like, oh, so far away. And I was like, "You know what, guys? There has to be a free way to do this. I get, I might let you but I can't imagine that I have to have this software installed and my wallet's over there. Like I couldn't possibly stand up and walk 7 feet. That sounds terrible. And so, hi, Kimmy. And so I didn't, and I got off and there's literally an app on my phone for that printer. And then I realized, yeah, they were gonna do a give us access to your computer and then they hold it hostage until I pay them scam. But I was this close. The only thing that saved me from that scam was lazy. And so I got that going for me. So, Kimmy, how are you doing, sweetheart? Um, yeah, I don't know. It was just so anyways, we can all be scammed. And even then, in the very beginning, I was like, what if it is Coinbase? What if it is? And then like what how would they get mad? What would they do? Would they like, you know what? You didn't believe we were Coinbase. And so now you don't get to have any access to your account anyways, because you hurt our feelings. Or they can tell me to go F myself, my effing son. Nikki, I was thinking about you this morning, not in the shower, in a different location, but I was thinking about you and I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're well. So it sounded the funny thing is the beginning of these scams always sound so legit. And then I always doubt myself. And then it is always a scam. And then they always hang up on me, and that hurts my feelings. Um, yeah, he had the British accent, which is fun. It's back to school season. You have a freshman and a senior year this year. Oh, gross. Um, Woof, that's hard. But I love it because like you get the brand new excitement and the excitement of like leaving the nest and fledging out on their own. The scammers are probably making it harder for legit companies. I don't know, Rebecca, because the legit companies, all they have to do is be like, yeah, man, that's never me. I would never do that. Stop thinking that that's me. Like, why would Google literally care about me to the point that they call and they're like, "You know that one email address that you don't use very often? Somebody tried to log in. I'm pretty cool. I caught it for you." Like, I don't give a crap. Right? Why can't we actually be the winner of our car? You got an extended warranty thing still for your husband's car. It has 300,000 miles on it and it's been dead for 3 years. Neutral Mary, that's so funny. He was definitely Asian, Indian, Pakistani guy pretending to have an English accent. Trust me, I'm Pakistani. And I feel like that works because we're all very conditioned. Indian voice scam. Get off. Um, okay, so there was this one guy, he was a not YouTuber, Uberer. He drove for Uber, right? And he was a YouTuber also. Okay, so many things can be true at the same time. So he YouTubed his Uber rides and he picks up this guy, and the guy is anxious and panicked in the back, and he's on the phone. And he's like, "Man, you got to take me to this place." I think he was trying to go to a Bitcoin ATM, and he was anxious and talking to the guy. And the Uber driver was listening. He goes, Man, hey, what's going on?" And he told me, he goes, "That's a scam, dude." And he goes, "No." And he goes, "Indian accent?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's a fucking scam. Hang up." And so he hangs up, and he had already given him like $6,000. And he's like, "You're not going to get that back, but you have to do this. Bye, Nikki." And, and a lot of the comment section was like, "Great job catching him. Sucks that he can't get the 6,000 back." And the other giant chunk was, "I miss you too, sweetie." Um, was people being like, "That's racist," saying that he had an Indian accent. Kayla Rayla's dead to me. You missed a scam call, me doing an RV update, Sonia showing all of her artwork, Mary buying a piece of artwork, which was really kind, and me talking about cryptocurrency a little aggressively. And so, but so many people were like, "That was racist." Like, and he was like, "I'm so sorry that you feel that way. But if somebody's calling you, telling you that you have to withdraw Bitcoin to give to them, or the US Marshals will arrest them, and they have a thick Indian accent." So, and I got cussed out by the scammer. It hurt my feelings. He told me I had to go F myself, which is rude. I'm not going to F myself today. I'm too busy. I have a lot of things to do. Oh, you guys. Yes, and uh I'm going to revamp memberships and actually do membership things. Um Still undecided on what that looks like. I think what we decided on is like first tier is emojis and vibes. Second tier is video drops, and third tier is nesting sessions Sunday nights or something like that. Um so it's just Oh, okay. So yesterday we went to hi Hannah Lewis, the orthodontist, Dirty Dabbler. I mean, everybody knows if you mess with shit coins, you're playing a very dicey, sketchy game. um, so you can forward one after actually scamming Beth. I mean, you are Pakistani. It is your inherent right to try. Do you need my login for Coinbase? Let me know. Um, Yes, so I am worried about overcommitting myself. I'm worried about drowning you guys in the Beth of it all. And Adair, that was very distracting. Don't post stuff like that. Um 40% off is not good enough. Why is Christmas already 50% but fall is only 40%? Call back and clean. Excuse me, I was told to go F myself and that really hurt my feelings. Um you guys, I was in the middle of okay, so we went to the orthodontist, right? And I I told you guys my problem with Sammy and the orthodontist, my issues there that we've been having all year? I'm not gonna wait for your reply. I'll just tell you. It doesn't matter. So when we got our braces on, when the girls were 12, I was like, it's gonna be about 2 years. So when you're 14, right? And so the second Sammy turned 14, she was like, "Let's go to the orthodontist." get these off. And I was like, no, I meant in the year of 14. And they were just like, Rebecca, maybe control your premature ejaculation and you won't be targeted as much. Um, what do you do? Like, how, how do you do that? Is it like really trying hard not to pee when you sneeze? Is it similar? I need to know. So she was like, thank you, me love. So stop. Stop it. So, yeah, also she didn't have shoes for one of her appointments. Also, the receptionist thought I had one kid for a very long time, didn't realize it was twins. And I was like, did you guys just think I was always here? And they're like, yes. But one receptionist thought it was always Sammy, and the other receptionist thought it was only Sonia. And the amount of interactions they have with my kids, I make my kids check in for their own appointments. I make them schedule their own appointments on the way out, and they bring their iPads with them, and they know how to pull up the schedule, select the date, enter the schedule and the time, and set reminders, and that's their responsibility. And then I get blindsided by when they set them, and I'm like, finally at one point I went to the receptionist. I was like, I love you guys. Please stop setting it for 3 in the afternoon. I can't handle it. I need morning appointments. And they're like, you got it. Um, so like there's not like a tiny amount of interaction with them. Okay, so it's her 14th year, she's pissed, and we are fighting, right? And, the orthodontist was like, "Couple more, couple more, couple more," and I was like, "That's too vague. It's too vague. We can't couple more her. We have to say nothing or definitively what it is." And so he and I had, like, secret private talks about options. And we had one moment where I thought we were going to come to, not me and him. I never think he and I are going to come to blows. I thought we were going to have a violent meltdown. And it was all I could do to like, I'm managing this, right? And I am, um, just trying to keep her. I was like, the next step, if you guys keep pushing, is her starting to hit herself in the face. Like, nobody's gonna handle this well. We have to stop. We have to fix this, right? And so we had to lay very firm groundwork of not saying anything vague. And I just told her by the end of the year, you will have your braces off. That's all I know. It just depends on your teeth. And so I trained the orthodontist and the other people. I did actually, so I love the oh, by the way, they're not dental hygienists, they're orthodontic assistants. We talked about it yesterday. And so the lead head captain, orthodontic person, she's like the clinic manager. She was talking and she's like, "Oh, Sammy, could you look at me? Blah, blah, blah." And then later I pulled her to the side and I was like, "Hey, I love how supportive you are. I love that you are trying to tell her different things and that you prep her for different sounds, smells, and feelings. However, you can't prompt eye contact from somebody on the spectrum. That adds way too much. You just can't. So you like just so you know, I think you're doing amazing things. I just want to throw that out there for you to know." Okay. So, um yesterday we get there and we're looking, and so I had prepped Sammy. We had been prepping her for a month that she's gonna need bands from here to here. Like hook them on, take them off, and brush her teeth, and then hook them on, right? And so in the morning, I woke her up. I was like, we're going to go. Today's the day we're going to have to actually wear the bands. You're going to have to put them on. But would you like to get cotton candy after? Because that's one of her favorite things in the whole wide world. Would you like to get cotton candy? And she was like, "Ugh, I can't believe I have to wake up for this shit." And then we got ready, and I had such a good mood, Sammy. She was showing me her best markers for she's in the best mood, right? She just was wildly happy. And I loved that. Was it the cotton candy? I don't know. And so we get everything ready, and the orthodontist comes to see how he feels about everything inside her mouth. And her teeth actually had adjusted themselves and she was ready. She was good to go. And then he's like, she's ready to get them off. And I was like, and he's like, she's ready to get them off. I was like, he's like, well, and I was like, oh, look at that over there. And so we walked over there into his office. Also, by the way, they play Christian music in this office. that's important for context. And he's like, I was like, could you take them off today? And he goes, you know what? Honestly, I have to check the schedule. I don't know that I could commit to that to, because what if we're packed too tight and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he goes, would she need prep work for this? Like, would you need to prep her so she gets it? And I go, fuck no. And then I was like, sorry. Feel like you're not one who loves a random F bomb. But he had the time open and they pulled all them off and she does not have braces any longer. She's so excited. And then she's like, still get cotton candy, right? It's like, yeah, still get cotton candy. So she ate a bucket of cotton candy. But yeah, so and then Sonia actually ended up with the bands. She was and Sonia, she's hilarious. And so her tech person, who I'd never seen before in my life, was like, does she need like prepped at all? I was like, no, she handles everything. She will do anything to make everybody happy. She does not care. And I go back and Sonia's like in the worst mood because we had been there for so long and she had been waiting for the orthodontist for so long. Cause I hate how orthodontics work where there's like 7 chairs in a row, but one orthodontist. So everybody's getting stuff and just everybody's in a holding pattern until he can get to them, right? And at one point, Sonia gets out of her chair and she goes, I don't even know if I'm still supposed to be in this chair. I was like, you are. Just wait. The orthodontist is going to come. She's like, and so her level of annoyance of how long she had been waiting to be seen was palatable. And she's just like, I'm just bored. I don't mind having this doesn't bother me. Tired of being here. I was like, me too. So funny. um, Yeah, so I was like, "Yeah, I feel it. I am with you. This is stupid." Maybe fewer patients, if you will. I'm not sweating from a hot flash. Maybe it's the shame of saying "fuck" in front of the orthodontist. Also, sorry if you guys are sad hearing the word too. Giselle, I haven't checked yet. I haven't checked the box yet because I haven't really gone in the laundry room because it's gross and I need to clean it. I'm hoping to stop talking to you idiots, clean my house, go back to the orthodontist for the retainer. Oh, okay, then hold on. So she did get them off, Holly, and they scan her mouth and they're making retainers in-house. And so she was talking to me. She's like, the head tech was like, okay, you can she's like, "I do you have concerns about her losing them?" I was like, "Yes. Obviously, we're going to lose them. My guess is 5 pairs in the first year." And she's like, "They're $400 a set." I was like, "That doesn't change anything for me. That just makes me sadder about it, but I still anticipate losing all of them." The amount of glasses we have lost, 1,000,000,000, 100,000,000,000. We still don't know where Sony's are right now. Yes, and you missed so much, loser. Sorry. So what are we sorry, Dana. Can any kid being bullied by a teacher? I will not disclose on who I yes, there has been experience of that in my universe, but not me personally. And that's a very hard thing to escape. Um, oh, so she's like, well, you can be a part of retainer club and they're $400 each, but if you're part of the retainer club, it is you get 2 for like 650. And I was like, "Okay, okay, okay, okay." And I'm looking at Sonia across the way, and I was like, "Okay, so what is that, like, $1,400 this month in retainers?" And so, like, I'm getting ready to make this purchase, and she's like, "You don't have to do it right now." I was like, I mean, I kind of have to." And she's like, "No, no, no. You get 2 sets from us. This is down the road." I was like, "Oh my god, thank God." Like, I genuinely thought I was facing down a $1,400 expense right now. Ugh. But luckily, I get to wait 3 weeks before we lose all of our retainers. So, yeah, it sucks because some teachers suck and they get their jollies off of tormenting small humans. So, it's stupid. It's stupid, guys. TikTok bad? Are you trying to kick me off? Did you contact your normal bank? Not yet. We are doing things where I could just take out another loan for the retainers. Oh, same bank. I'll ask them. I was like, hey, you guys love loaning me stuff. Can I have extra money for retainers? That'd be amazing. So much money. So, and she wants to know why. Could you change? I mean, it's pretty early in the school year. Do you think you could switch teachers unless you're from one of the tiny small, Canada Meg, small schools where there's just like one teacher? I would bully kids if I had 30 of them up my butt all day judging me. I mean, then you can't be a teacher. Like that's stupid. With the 29% interest, like 1,000%. Ugh. That's why I homeschool, not because of bullying, but because I want to bully them. It makes me happy. Ugh. McGranny. Hi, McGranny. All right. Are we wrapping up? Should we wrap up? Should we say goodbye to each other? And oh, you know what? We could see each other because what if I don't? I probably won't bring my kids. That way, when you murder me, it's just me and not my kids. Um, I feel like you're Orlando. Am I right about Orlando-ness? You were a daycare teacher and it changed everything because my coworkers were terrible. I love homeschooling. It's so much fun. We're not even going to start until September because that feels better to me. And then not homeschool during February because that also feels better to me. So instead of saying bye, we're saying F you. Could you imagine if I closed out the live like that? Go. It was so mean. I didn't hear the second part of what he said to me though. Like, go F yourself, you effing. Did he drop the C word? Because that would have felt good. I feel like that would be better than if you called me the B word because, like, you're not even trying. You're not even trying at that part. Say Ormond Beach. Okay. Well, I'm not driving down that side. I'm going to cut through the middle like an American. I don't know why that's an American trait. I just said that. He made us say, oh, he said F word. That's funny. Okay, now I want him to be my friend because nobody calls anybody an F word anymore. I just stop fighting. Hot sauce and sweet potato. I've been rearranging my rugs with their. She does have such an artistic eye, Lindsay. Okay, I am gonna go back and listen to him cuss me out again so I could hear it. Okay, I need to. Okay, next time I will open the Coinbase app. It was so sudden, wasn't it, Vera? Like we were going well, and then he got mad at me. All right, go F yourself, you effing F-wads.